everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short lunch break with Shel video tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. And today we are going to be having a play with the new Beautiful Balloons bundle that's coming on May 2nd in the new catalog. And this is the first time I've played with it. I don't even know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. We're just going to do something. We're going to make a card. So the ink colors that I've chosen for today, I get a hold of them here, are the new Azure Afternoon, the returning Blueberry Bushel, the returning Fresh Freesia, and the returning Lemon Lime Twist. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, this is a piece of basic white for the inside of my card, and I'm just going to simply stamp Happy Birthday in Azure Afternoon. Very pretty. I think I'm going to leave that for a minute. I might as well do a couple of balloons while I'm in here. Let's do one in Fresh Freesia and one in Azure Afternoon, just so we can decorate the inside of the card a bit. Overlap those a bit, and we will use Blueberry Bushel for the strings. I'm going to have to turn this around so that I can see what I'm doing. It's very, very easy to work with. You notice that I twisted this one upside down so that they were not matchy-matchy. All right, I am going to close up these ink pads for a minute so that I don't get ink all over my card base. Better to be safe than sorry. Now I'm going to pull in my card base, and I have chosen Fresh Freesia. Just wanted a bright and happy card. All right, so on the inside of our card, we are going to put this pretty little panel where we can write our greeting. Just like so. Pretty. I like it. All right, now we're going to work on the outside panel of our card. I think I am going to, I have this banner die, and I've shaped it on here. I don't know if I did the right thing or not, but I want it to go where I want it to go, if that makes any sense at all. But I think what I'm going to do is I am going to, no, I'll do that last. I'm going to open up my Azure Afternoon, and I'm going to ink this up. And I've already got ink where it doesn't belong. And I'm going to do a banner that way. And I'm going to ink it up again and do a banner that way. All right, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to clean up my mess. so I don't get it all over. And I'm going to do the same with my stamp. And then I'm going to grab the blueberry bushel. I think I'm going to make this a little bit more loopy this time. And I'm going to do a blueberry bushel one. There we go. That looks festive, doesn't it? All right. Let me grab a cloth and clean up my mess once again. So I don't need this all over my pretty card. We'll just give that, oh, now look what I did. Holy moly. Give that a look and a promise until I can clean it after the video. There we go. All right, so this is our focal image. Now I am going to stamp my greeting. And I think I'm going to stamp my greeting in blueberry bushel. And the one I chose says, I think it's time for a celebration. Get that inked up, and I'm just going to put this right down here at the bottom in the center. Beautiful. All right. So far, so good. Now, I have a whole bunch of balloon stamps here that we can work with directly on the card, or by the magic of Facebook. Oh, I forgot I did this. I actually stamped this as well. I have pre-stamped some balloons. I need to clean my hands. I've got so much ink on me. I don't know what's dry and what will transfer. So just bear with me a second. There we go. All right. Now, we are definitely going to need some dimensionals. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. I just know that I'm going to do it. Something like this, maybe. Let's just put this big one down first. Maybe I'll put the big one right in the middle. All right, so my strings this time are going to be Azure Afternoon. So let's stamp a string so that I know where to put my balloon. Makes sense? Then we'll put some dimensionals on the back. And I love that there's different sizes of balloons that we can use. Beautiful. Now, I could have easily ooh, Ooh, that looks pretty too. Or is two big ones going to be too much? That's my worry. That is my worry. I don't want... I'm going to lift this. I want to try something else. If I put that one down flat, I could then put this one popped up. I think it's too big. All right, I'm going to put this one flat. Decision has been made. We're going with the lemon lime twist. Large, glued down. We're committed. All right, now, I think if I overlap, I might be okay. I might be able to get away with it if I overlap. So we're going to do that. I'm going to add a couple of more dimensionals because some of these are not all sticky. So I'll just add a little drop of Tombow and I'll still have the dimension. Now I have to do another string. So let's just do this backwards. And we'll make it work. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Now we can put in a few little guys. And I think that's just going to be enough. I think we'll call that enough. Or do I want a little one there? I'm so very indecisive. All right, where's my strings? I'm going to flip them upside down this time and go something like that. And we'll grab a couple dimensionals. And pop that guy right there. This one, I'm just going to put a dimensional on one side so that he'll fit right in there. And I'm going to put this string over that oopsie so that it covers that up. Just like so. All right. Couple of little ones, maybe one more little one. Yeah, I think one more little one. We'll just put a dimensional at the bottom of this guy. And we're going to do this string upwards right in there. And then we can tuck him just like that. How fun is that? Cool beans. All right. Now I have a piece of blueberry bushel. So that's going to tie the ink color in with this matte layer. And see how that makes that pop? Lovely. Let's get some adhesive on here and get it together. Lovely. Now, what am I going to do? Let's put this on the card front and see if we need to do anything. I have an idea. Bear with me just a second. I have to go get some. There we go. As I said, I am stamping on the fly here today. So we're just figuring things out as we go. I have some lemon lime twist ribbon that I could wrap around there and put a bow, but I don't know if it's going to work. I think it's going to be too much. I'm going to make a bow. I can always use this bow at another time if I don't like it. And we'll just dry fit it and see what it looks like. All right. So if I wrapped that around like so, and we put a bow on there, I think that's too much, but I may be able to put just the bow. All right, let's get this together. This one I'm going to glue flat as well because I've got lots of dimension on the front. And this is going to give us a nice little border. Oh, is that ever pretty? Pretty, pretty. All right. Now, I think the problem is I'm going to get something else. Hang on a second. Sorry, that's twice in one video that I've left you. I think we are going to color this ribbon, and I'll make a bow out of it because I think this card is lacking some Azure Afternoon. I think we've got lots of these colors, so either Azure Afternoon or Blueberry. Maybe Blueberry. Let's use Blueberry. I'm just going to grab one of our Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, and that is too light. Let's go with the dark. And we're going to color our ribbon. Simple, quick, and easy. And there are many, many of our ribbons that you can do this with. All right. I'm going to make a little bow, and we're going to give it a try. There we go. This is the retiring crinkled seam binding ribbon that I'm using here. And as you can tell, it makes a beautiful little bow. Get this whole thing out of here. Oh, I think maybe over there. All right, I am going to give this a little straighten with my bone folder, and then we'll grab a glue dot. We're just going to pop that in place, and then I'm going to grab a couple just to keep my tails going in the right direction. right. Now, let's trim these a bit. Well, sir, if I had the right scissors, it would be helpful. There we go. Want to be able to see our greeting. There we go. Now let's have some iridescent rhinestones. Let's make this a party. We will put one up here, one down here, and one down here. Oh, those match. They just took on the color of that fresh freesia. Beautiful. Check that out. I have to wait for my camera to catch up here. There is a delay on Facebook. Just need to make sure you can see it. See how those dots took on the color of the fresh freesia? So my friends, that is our card for our lunch break with Shel video today. I hope you come back and join me again. I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for stopping by. See ya.